Welcome back to some more The Planet Crafter. Um, I really do enjoy this game. So it's I don't know. I had so much fun with my first playthrough of it, and now that it's multiplayer and stuff like that, it's gotten me excited about it again. And I wanted to play for a little bit. Now, we need to make crafter screen blueprints, crafter screen progress, and then we need to get the sky to reach 175,000. So obviously, it's going to take us a little bit of time. Now, I did go back to the starting area between last episode and this one. So we do have a little bit of oxygen coming in. Not a lot, just a little bit. Our numbers are obviously pretty low right now. So we're just kind of running around, getting enough power and stuff to allow things to kind of run. And it's one of those things where, oh, get my food levels low. That's probably not good. Let's see, water. Do that. Now, like I said, I went back and I got like some food and some water and stuff like that. I pulled all the food out of our beginning area, moved it over to here, and stuff like that. Now, I need to get a couple of things. I need to get the blueprint screen. I need to get the craft progress screen. So energy screen, blueprint screen. So I need silicon for that. Silicon and magnesium and iron. Alright, so I need 2 silicons, some iron, and some magnesiums. Probably need to get enough to get a desk too. There's the silicon. Bunch of magnesium laying around. So in the beginning, the game is literally just a bunch of not hunting, just gathering, just finding all the different metals laying around, or different minerals, I guess. They're not all metals, but find the different minerals laying around, picking those up, and then recombining them into things that are useful for what we're trying to do. I think I need to get... I don't have to have a desk, but it does make it a lot better if you have a desk. Because it puts stuff up at eye level instead of at, I don't know if I can mount all the monitors to the wall. We'll try it. We'll find out here real quick. Alright, so what we do here. Blueprints. Yeah, so see. Yeah, it wants to be on a surface. Or on a flat surface. And we'll do nice little energy one right next to it here. Now this guy here, let's see if I go over here and click this guy, we'll pick that up. And then I'm going to click on this guy. And then down here I have decode micro blueprint, right? Ooh, agility boots. All right, now, and then if you look in here, it shows you that as you get to 1.29K, right? So as you get to 250, we'll open a new backpack, solar panels, double beds, like, and it kind of shows you, like, once you get your oxygen high enough, you'll get different things open. Your heat high enough, you'll get these things open. The pressure high enough to get those. So it kind of shows you as you build different things. You open different stuff. It makes your life a little bit easier, and we can kind of continue on. Now these guys, like more pressure, and then kind of what I do, or what I've done in the past for other games, or the other time I've played, I guess, is you're looking at these and you're like, okay, this one's at pressure's at 0.4, the heat's doing good at 0.6. Our oxygen's kind of low, but in order to get more oxygen, I've got to kind of get over to that thing. So in order to do that, I need to get 2 more irons and a titanium. Probably should have brought some food with me. So let's see. Let's get us some water. The titanium. So I need to look for a couple of pieces of iron. I think that one's an iron right there. No, that's silicon, I think. Silicon. That one's iron. All right, we need like one more iron, I think. What we're going to do is we're going to run down here to the end of this thing. Figure out where the entrance is. We'll build us a little habitat to be able to get inside of it. I think the entrance is at the back. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be all right. Yeah, here it is. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. We'll build this guy like that. Build that guy like that. Then we'll run inside and get some oxygen. Just a little bit of oxygen. All right. Then what you're going to do is we'll run inside here for a little bit. Let's see if anything fun or exciting hangs out in here. Nothing really. Now, we are going to need our flashlight here. It does become quite helpful. And then as you come in here, you'll eventually see like these guys. T2 deconstructors needed for that. You can pick these guys up sometimes. It's important to watch your oxygen. So now, once we get in here, that one's broken. That one's not working either. Iridium. Okay. Now we're down. We're low. So, fortunately, in the beginning here, it's a lot of run in, figure out where you're going, and then run back out, get some oxygen, come back in. Fortunately, my food is kind of low. I'm hoping I find some food in there. If I don't find some food in here, it's gonna be a slow day. So I think this is the one we just went into. So a lot of these are just kind of run around, and then you got to kind of keep a lookout for these too, because this is sometimes you'll find those stairways. Excuse me. And the microchip. All right. So the rocket engine. Don't really have a use for that as of right now, but all right. So there's another blue chip. There's some super alloy. There's some food. There's some food. There's some uranium too. We haven't found uranium yet, so that's probably a good thing to grab. Let me get back out of here. And then a lot of times what I'll do also, and I probably won't do it for this time, is I'll build like a storage box in here, and then basically put all my stuff kind of out here. Let's go ahead and drink our water bottle. Kind of what I'm looking for is another plant to be able to put oxygen in, which would be helpful at this point. Here, food. More food. Some linen. Linen may be helpful. Mushroom seeds. Take the mushroom seeds. And then that is a plant right there for oxygen. Which means I'm going to drop that. I'm going to take that guy instead. All right. So we're going to go ahead, jump out of here. Hopefully find the correct direction to get out of here. There it is. And you got to watch out because those things can turn into a maze really quickly. All right. So get us a little bit of oxygen back up. And out we go. Back over to the other actual base. There it is right there. So a lot of this game is about exploration. It's about trying to figure out what to do next, and trying to go to the different locations and find them and figure out um, what kind of cool stuff is in it, and uncovering the story and stuff like that. Like the game is really good with the depth and stuff like that. Now, if you go in and you start trying to pick the game apart and you're like, well, these things don't line up exactly right. Yeah, you're going to find some stuff that's going to make you sad. But if you're just playing the game to generally have a good time and just kind of follow the story and learn different things and figure out how the game does stuff and stuff like that, the game is amazing. And as far as I know, I believe it's only 2 people that are making the game. I think it's, from my understanding, it's a gentleman and his wife, and both of them are really good video games and makers and programmers. Really good stuff. All right, so now I need to do. So I can do a VeggieTube too. So I need to get a couple of other things. Now this one is a 600. That's a golden seed. So if I go look at this one, that's a lerma. So I want to obviously. Okay, you go there. You go there. So now our oxygen is up to 90. So that is helpful. And then we'll take these 2 little blue chips. We'll put those in the code. Now we learned T1 mining speed. Okay, that's cool. That's helpful. And T2 mining speed. All right. So we need magnesium and a silicon for that one. And then, so we need 2 silicons and a magnesium real quick. All right, and then we're gonna get some mining speed upgrades. I'm all about the mining speed upgrades. There's a magnesium right there. And eventually what we'll end up doing is we'll have robots, and they will, all this stuff will kind of be automated, and we'll just have the stuff where we need it. It'll be good. I'm gonna probably build a base similar to what I had last time. Really, really helpful. Right, there's 1 silicon, 2 silicons, and back to the base. So, but we'll just slowly keep going. Eventually we'll get to a blue sky. We're at basically 2K, and we need 175K. But it's one of those things. It's rinse and repeating, and just building more and higher and bigger and stronger until we have the items that we need. There's that one. There's that one. And then we can put that guy in there. I only have 1 fabric and not enough aluminum, so that's not helpful. All right. Save the rocket engine. I need a bunch of iron. Need a bunch of iron. So, but the game, like I said, especially in the beginning, is a bit slow. It's a bit tedious. You're trying to get your clicking power to be better clicking, and it's the way of like an incremental game. Like you're trying to convince the game to be able to give you the all the stuff that you need to get the game to produce itself and to multiply your efforts and stuff like that. And as you play, the longer you play, the more material you have, the more machines you have, the more power and electricity and everything else. It the game becomes easier and easier to play, which is great. Hopefully, at some point, we'll be able to get the multiplayer portion of it, because I kind of want to test that part out. Um, it's such a cool game, and I'm hoping it's better with friends. Most games are, not all of them, but most. Not we're not finding a lot of. All right, guess I could go back to the beginning area. That's a long ways. We need the oxygens. We need the irons. So I need irons to be able to produce storage boxes so that we can start putting things away. And it's just starting to build the base. We just need stuffs. We just need the stuffs. All right. That was both silicon. The silicon and the iron kind of look similar. You get on top of it, the silicon is obviously is like black and kind of like bubbly, like it's kind of smooth. Almost looks like maybe like an obsidian or something. And the iron is obviously it looks like a rock with like iron sticking out of it. But sometimes it's hard to tell with the way the light is. That one's silicon. That one's iron. Do 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 do. But yeah, so unfortunately, a lot of the game is doing this stuff. Now, I don't know if people want to watch me run around and gather things. The problem is, if I run around and gather all the stuff, and then I come in and I have a whole big base just full of materials to be able to build things with. Um, I don't know. I don't like doing that. The jumps, it doesn't make sense sometimes. So I like doing at least some gathering. The other problem is too is just out gathering and running around. You can end up running into a lot of stuff that and tripping over it by accident. Because there's a lot of stuff that's just hidden in this game. Um, and it's just just playing the game sometimes and just walking down the path is enough sometimes to find something new or something that somebody hasn't seen and be able to pick up some really cool stuff. So there's our new backpack. So let's see what we need to do for that. What do we need for a new backpack? A new backpack is 2 aluminum, titanium, and a silicon. So I have no aluminum. I have no aluminum. Our hydration level is low. Do a water bottle. We'll do a food. All right. So what we need to do is I need to run back over. I need to grab a couple of pieces of aluminum. Um, And I know we have some aluminum in this ship that I didn't pick up. So we'll run back over here, grab some aluminum. We'll grab some of the other stuff that we're not finding. So, ooh, there's a box right there too. You'll find as you play through the game, like in the beginning, aluminum's really hard. Uranium is impossible to find. Like there's some things that are really hard to find, and then as you kind of get further into it, you're like, oh, this stuff is freaking everywhere. So it's not that bad. So that's aluminum there. And you'll eventually get to the part where, like, oh, you'll have aluminum coming out of your ears. You'll have super alloys coming out of your ears. But in the beginning, especially as you're trying to start and trying to have, a super alloy or having aluminum, the amount of it is very limited until you get the technology where you can start building it or start mining it. Um, oh, that place is still so far away. It's a bunch of titanium right there. And it's, so as you kind of run around and find different things, it becomes easier and easier. And like I said, it's an incremental game. That's what they do, is as you go through and you get the machine to do that click, faster than then it just becomes easier, and it's kind of the purpose of the game and kind of how they work. And then like even here, you'll have like all those doors that are kind of locked and we can't get through. Oh, we can't pick that one up. All right, so that one's empty. Yeah, so those are broken. That is gone now. That's eggplants. It's another rocket engine. I don't think I have a squash seed yet. My inventory is full. That is not helpful, and I'm fixing to die from lack of oxygen. The real trick is to watch your oxygen. You have to basically keep one eye on your oxygen level at all times, so that you can get back out and fill it back up. Because if not, you will die. You know what? We can get rid of that guy for now. I need to get another aluminum. I know there was somewhere. Aluminum. Pick that up. Pick that up. Pick that one up. Take that. All right. Nice. We can get back out of here. We'll take our aluminum back to base. We will build our new backpack. And then hopefully, and that's really the trick with this game, is it's trying to get a large enough backpack and try to get enough storage that you can get further and further away from your base. You want enough oxygen capacity. You want enough capacity to be able to get out, enough water capacity, and be able to carry food and water, so that you can actually explore further, and then have enough carrying capacity that when you're coming back, you can at least bring back the stuff you really want, and the stuff that you need. So you don't want to leave microchips behind. Even though from my last playthrough, I had way more microchips than there was technologies. I had a lot of microchips. So we can get back up on top of this hill. I think I go right through there. And I wonder if and part of the reason I kind of moved my base over here this time was to see if like this will be the center of the greenery. Do, 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 do. All right, and we go. All right, so the new backpack need a titanium and a silicon. This stuff away. And we got 2 cloth. So we needed 2 cloth. Oh, we also needed 2 aluminum to get the boots. I would need 1 more aluminum. But I think getting the upgraded backpack is probably better. So I need a titanium and a silicon. I should have those out here. We'll take the iron. Iron, if you pick up extra iron, you can always turn it into windmills. Always turn it into windmills. You find one little piece of silicon. Let's see what's in the satellite. I think I emptied the satellite out. Nope, I didn't. Oh, all right, almost emptied it out. We'll take all that stuff back with us. Now, once again, we're gonna upgrade our backpack. So, in order to upgrade my backpack, I have to clear out the backpack because I have to be able to take it off. Do, 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 do. All right, let me go clear some of this stuff out. Put cobalt, put that away, put that away. Good. I think, yeah, that'll do it. All right, so we'll do that. Oh, do I? Oh, I only have a T1 backpack. What the hell? All right, let me go get an iron. All right, let me make a T2 backpack. I thought I had a T2 backpack. Guess not. Now I need to get a titanium, another silicon. Do I have another titanium there? Oh no, I have them. Joke's on you, game. All right. So now we have a T3 backpack, and look at that. We have all kinds of storage spots. All right, makes my life a whole lot easier. The next trick we need is to go back and get more aluminum because I don't think I have 2 more aluminum. Oops, not what I wanted to do. And you can rename those boxes so that you can kind of store that stuff. Let's see. Do that. Probably get some food. The food is important because if you fall, it takes your health, and then you kind of need to eat food to get your health back. Because if you fall, then you fall again, then you die, and the dying is not good. Do, 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 do. All right, let me do this guy right here. All right. But yeah, so the as you kind of go around and find different wrecks and find different things to explore, and if you notice, there was that as we were poking around, there was like a purple reactor thing in there. You basically have to put power, a fuel into that thing, and that's in game stuff. Where you put fuel into that, it opens a bunch of doors that we can't open right now. Yay, the indoor ladder. little bit of oxygen. Just a little bit. All right, let me run in here and see if we have. I think I need one, maybe two more. Yeah, see, like this door right here. Like we'll eventually be able to open that door. Yeah, so this reactor right here, you basically put power into it, and then that will allow us. There's another worm. Oh, there's a. Look at that. Another llama seed. And then, especially with those seeds and stuff, you want to pick those up as much as you can, because eventually you're going to need them for other things. There's other parts or other things that you can get sometimes that will require them uh, as a resource to be able to build things. So having extra seeds and stuff laying around is not necessarily a bad thing. And if nothing else, we can just build a bunch of oxygen panels to or a bunch of oxygen producers, and even put the lermas in them, even though they're not the best. Like yeah, they don't they're only 100% or whatever. It's still more oxygen, and anything that you build, and especially in the beginning right now, it improves your terraforming index, and the faster you can get that number to rise, because ultimately, like some of the numbers get ridiculously large. So the little bits that we're doing now, it's just a drop in the bucket. But as you keep going on, those drops add up. We can get back and look at this, which seeds we have, and start looking at upgrading our things. Yeah, let me up the hill. There you go. All right, we'll get back. We're gonna get the legs so we can run a little bit faster. That'll be useful. Running faster is faster. Right, we get those. Pick up those two guys there. Pick up those. Put those in. So now we have them. Now these are like the lerma seeds are just. They're just the basic. There's no multiplier to it, right? So this rating right now is doing 600 times. So honestly, if I really was smart about it, what I'd want to do is go get this guy here. So we need 2 ice, a magnesium, and a silicon. See if we can find it real quick. There's a bunch of ice. There's ice. Another ice. Turn that off. See if I can find a magnesium and a silicon real quick. It looks like a magnesium. The magnesium. Maybe a silicon. Nope, magnesium. Oh, there's one. There's two. So, and that's really the trick with this game is it's trying to find the item that you need at the time you need it to be able to build the stuff and not completely fill your inventory with a bunch of useless garbage. Or you need to come back and build ridiculous amounts of stuff around your base for storage. And so if I do this guy here, I'm gonna build my veggie tube, and then we'll build the level 2 veggie tube there, right? So right now we are producing 0.9 ppq a second, right? If I go in here, pull that guy out, if I put a lerma in there, it drops to 0.15. right? And then if I put a lerma in here, it's 1.35, so basically 1.1. And then if we take the lerma out and we put in the golden seed, we're going to 7.35. So it obviously does a lot better by putting the golden seeds in those. Honestly, if we can build a bunch of tier 2 vegetubes and even put the regular lerma seeds in there, it's better than nothing. But our oxygen should start moving fairly rapidly, considering how much we're moving that over the other stuff. And then as we go in and look, so the T1 heater, just need another silicon. Do I have another silicon? Nope, I don't have more silicon. I can get more silicon. So in some of the stuff now, when you build things with this, like, don't worry about it. Like, if you're like, oh, I've only got one piece of iridium and I might need my iridium for later. For most of the stuff, like for like the items that you put down, like the heaters and things like that, if you pick it back up, you get all your pieces back. So it's not that big of a deal. So don't worry about, you're like, oh, I built 10,000, windmills and I've wasted all my time and effort. Like, you'll get all those back. Like, I will use, if I get a bunch of extra iron, I will just build a bunch of extra windmills a lot of times just to store it. And then I'm like, oh crap, I need 10 iron real fast. And then I'll just go and pick up 10 windmills. It's great storage. All right, so now we did get the extra the T2 heater, which we just need another iridium for that one. So now if I do this one, right, so I'm gonna put a T2 heater down. So if we look right now, our heat is at 0.6. If I drop this, we've gone to 5 point something, right? And now if I take this guy, I'm gonna pick him up, right? So we're at 4.5. That makes sense. Now, do I have another aluminum? I don't. Yeah, so I don't have another aluminum. But you can see that the 2 iridium that I put in there are worth so much more than the 2 in the little guys. And the same thing, we'll probably get to the, yeah, we have the new drill. So I just need 2 titaniums. So we get 1 titanium from that, right? So I basically just need to go find 2 titanium and I can upgrade both of those. Now, the only bad part about doing all this, and kind of that upgrade path isn't necessarily a bad thing, but the kind of the bad part about doing it is we will start murderizing our power, and we're going to get to a point really quickly where we're going to end up breaking our power grid. So we'll do this. We'll pick both of these guys up. Both of those down. Yep. So you see, low power, everything breaks. Let's see. Got a little bit more iron here. So I'm out of iron. So I don't have enough power to get that going. I need cobalt and iron. So let me get a couple of cobalts. Oxygen is low. I don't see enough iron laying around. But I'm all right. So I think I need 2 iron. I think iron, there was some iron over there. So I'll get another cobalt, maybe see if I can find a couple of iron real quick. And we are way over time. But like I said, this game is all about just one more. just one more. Well, I can just, if I just one, and it sucks you in, and you just want to kind of, you know, do better. And all right, we got asteroids coming in, and the asteroids is kind of what regenerates your stuff. Let's see. I just need another piece of iron while I'm out here. That's silicon. That's silicon. Bunch of cobalt. Yeah, as you run through, so there's oh, there's aluminum coming down. There you go. As you see it coming in, you'll see it dropping items, and you can catch one of those to the face, and it hurts a lot. We get back up here and see if we can get our oxygen brought back. It'd be really great if I could find. And as far as I know, and from the prior game, I don't think it will destroy anything that you build. And this doesn't matter which direction you're facing those things. So, but like I said, I needed another iron. Couldn't find it. There, done. Easy enough. And then if we go in here and look, now all that stuff is up and producing again. We're up to 3 nanopascals of pressure. You know, the heat is, you know, 4.7. So this stuff's all up quite a bit higher. And we'll start seeing, you know, you're seeing your terraformation index actually moving fairly rapidly. And it's kind of the name of the game and how to do it. Oh, I was going to look at my power here real quick. So you'll see that the 2 solar panels that I put up are doing almost as much power as 12 wind turbines. So as you move up, everything just kind of amplifies to the point of numbers getting stupid. So, but with that, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. Hopefully you are enjoying this game as much as I do. If y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, please leave those down below in the comments. I will do my best to kind of get back and respond to those. If you like the videos, you want to see more of them, please consider throwing a like on it. And if you are not subscribed and you want to see more of this or any of the other stuff that we're playing, please make sure you're subscribed. And with that, we'll talk to y'all. Y'all be safe.